So when Card approached me about doing a community garden here at Samaritan House, I thought about it and I thought it would be a great idea because one, being a shelter, we'll have food for our residents because we do 3 meals a day here for our residents. The other thing that was exciting to me was that I'm going to be able to bring them out and teach them some life skills on how to raise fruit, how to grow fruits and their own fruits and vegetables. Keep in mind this is a shelter and they're not here forever. So when they do transition out of the shelter, this is something that they'll have learned while they were here. So when they get their own place, if they wanted to grow their own fruits and vegetables, we have taught them and given them that skill. There's an old saying that if you give me a fish sandwich, I eat for a day. But if you teach me how to fish, I'll eat for a lifetime. So here we're going to teach them how to grow their fruits and vegetables so that they'll be able to eat for a lifetime as opposed to somebody giving them something. So when they're here, when they come in, they're here for 90 days. Within those 90 days, we work with them to find out, one, what caused them to be homeless. Was it drugs? Was it alcohol? Was it the economy? Was it education? Is it a disability? So if it's a drug and alcohol addiction, then we get them to the Dawn Center. We get them treatment to help get out of that. If it's education, then we get them to OC Tech to work on getting a high school diploma or a GED. So whatever that factor is that caused them to be homeless, we work on that. Then once we do that, then we begin to do our health assessment on them to see, okay, when the last they've been to the doctor? Do they need to go to the doctor? Do they have all of their proper ID? Do they have an ID? Do they have a social security card? Do they have a birth certificate? And if they don't have that stuff, we work with them to get that stuff. Now, some of our residents, when they come, they don't have any money. So if it's a cost to us, we pay that cost to get them that ID or whatever they need. Then once we get them kind of stable with that, then we begin to look out for employment for them. One of the good things about it is we've already went out and built these relationships with different industries in Orangeburg that will hire the residents here. Places like Chick-fil-A, Husqvarna, Dempsey Wood, Gall Brunson, Popeyes, Sinorama. They will hire our residents based upon us speaking up for them and talking with them. So after we do that, then we work with them on getting housing. So when we work with them on getting housing, we reach out to some of the landlords and some of the apartment complexes that we've already built relationships with to see if they have a vacancy or an open spot that we can possibly get some of our residents into.